Thank you very much, Terry. It's great to be here in Perth and back for LIVEXchange. My role this morning is to help kick off the conversation, and we have a great packed program to do that. I think it's quite fitting that we're at the casino. Any of us that are in agriculture certainly know that whether you're producing the food or the fibre, trading, shipping, exporting, importing, working in government, it's a casino. You've got to back yourself, you've got to make a decision and get on with it. And live export and the industries that we're all in and the supporting industries that we're in are absolutely like being at a casino. It's also quite interesting to see. We were going to be at the cricket grounds, but the Poms couldn't keep up. So, is there any Poms in the room that want to put their hands up? They're proud. The Irish, there's a few Irish getting around that we like to stir up as being Poms as well. But thanks to the casino for fitting us in, and thank you for sponsors and everyone for making the change across here. The live export industry is back over $1 billion a year of revenue, and that's great to see, but it's more about money. The benefits of this trade are national and international. The geopolitical value of live export to Australia is massive. It's not just the dollars that make a big impact. The Australian agricultural industry that supports live export looks after about 50% of Australia's land mass. So the growth in pressure that we're having to look after land, to be responsible for land that we've always done, about 50% of Australia's land is supported by agriculture, and most of that those big areas go into live export or pumped up by live export. The community is a huge benefit of live export, and the community also supports and helps live export. The Keep the Sheep movement absolutely brought that out. It showed the connectivity between farmers, trucking companies, agents, grain farmers, local shops, schools, shearers, exporters, and that's just to name a few. The social impacts of live export in Australia, but also overseas, are a massive part, and it's been great to see the positive impact that Australian live export has been able to have with the Indonesian food program. Prabowo's got a very aggressive plan of supporting over 90 million children with high quality protein, and it's great to see that Aussie beef, milk, sheep meat and goat meat has been able to go into that program that continues to grow. The importance of live export was clearly demonstrated yesterday as we had discussions around markets and development. The exciting opportunities in Turkey, Iraq, South Pacific, Indonesia, and the renewal and creation of new markets and new pathways for Australian livestock is huge. We also got a good snapshot of globally how important live export is. I'm still blown away that Saudi Arabia will import 10 million sheep next year as part of their program. The growth in demand for global live export and of animals and the reduction in supply globally out of key supply markets is a really positive sign for Australian producers, Australian exporters, and an opportunity for all of us. We have a great lineup of speakers from inside and outside of our industry, including plenty of exporters and producers are going to be in the room as well. We'll also acknowledge our young and lifetime achievers, and there's plenty of social activities. And as Terry said, the Livestock Collective activity last night was great. We got to Sam and team were able to present some great Australian lamb in Middle Eastern traditional cooking, and that was excellent. I'd like to acknowledge that we have some of our strong supporting politicians with us. Minister Jackie Jarvis, thank you for your time and coming to support our industry again. I'd also like to thank Lachlan. I did see Lachlan here, Shadow Ag, sorry, lights in my, there you are, sorry mate, I've got a bit of light in my face, supporting as well. Julie Collins, the Federal Minister for Ag, is an apology due to a sitting week, but she'll be joining us by video tomorrow. Andrew Robb is one of our keynote speakers, and no one negotiated any more trade agreements than Andrew. But Andrew is going to be talking to us as well about some of the challenges and opportunities of how our world is changing. We have a great lineup of international and domestic speakers, and they'll be around for the conference. We've got some really diverse speakers coming from across the world, but also some great domestic speakers coming through. Thank you to all our delegates, including those that have travelled from overseas. I've seen a few of our Indonesian and Philippines partners here, and Middle Eastern partners already. It's great to see you here. We've also got members from the AWO Forum, and animal welfare is absolutely crucial to what we do. Appreciate it's a busy time of year, whether it's harvest in southern Australia, second round in the north, dodging cyclones, trying to get sheep and cattle and goats together for ships and planes, and deal with all of the challenges that we need to. Today has more of a focus on the sheep industry. I'm absolutely deeply disappointed that the live export of sheep industry is legislated for closure. I'm not going to hide behind that. But I think we should celebrate the significant positive impact that the sheep industry has had, particularly on Western Australia and South Australia, but Australia in general over many, many decades. Communities, roads, schools, community centres, the positive impact that Australian live export has had of sheep domestically in Australia with community and infrastructure, but also in those great foreign markets, particularly in the Middle East. The positive impact we've had with nutrition, building infrastructure is something that we absolutely all should be proud of and celebrate. Tomorrow is more about cattle. The last 2 days, the boards, the committees and industry organisations have met, and we've discussed plenty of things, but one of the things we've really discussed is how do we grow and strengthen the cattle trade. The demand is there, and it's up to us to embrace the opportunities, protect and promote our industry. If we take a defeatist attitude towards the cattle industry, we will be defeated. The opportunity to grow and strengthen our trade is there, but it's up to us to lead it. And that's all of us. It's not just the producer, it's not just the exporter, it's not just the politician, it's not just the agent or the trucking company or the staff that work in our industry or our customers. It is all of us. There is a massive opportunity there, and I'm excited by those opportunities. We've got topics that are pretty diverse on geopolitics, political, biosecurity, technology, nutrition, and a great lineup of speakers. I'd absolutely like to thank our sponsors again for being part of our industry and supporting us. We've got a big lineup of sponsors. Some of our key large sponsors, RTA are back again, IDEX, Helene and Heytesbury Pastoral for the gala dinner, and Business Events Perth, just to name a few of our big sponsors. Please go and see the sponsors. Please go and talk to them about how we can work together, what can we do. They're here to support our industry, and if we don't support each other, we won't be as strong as we can be. I think we've got a great program here. Let's mingle and talk and see what we can do to strengthen each other and have a great time. Thank you everyone for your time, and I'd like to hand over to the Minister now to officially open our conference. Thank you.